first turned to music god Simon Cowell, but now X Factor finalists Rachel Adedeji and Ridian Roberts are forging their own career in musical theatre and will star in Jesus Christ Superstar in February. They join me in studio now. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Neil.
You look very healthy. You look very tan.
God bless you.
And
Don't feel it.
do really?
Rehearsals.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Okay, tell me a bit about it. Obviously, we know the ending, right? Maybe Rachel, you tell us. But you play Mary Magdalene, then, don't you?
I play Mary Magdalene, yes. So I'm Jesus' right-hand lady. But it's a really great musical, and it's a new production. So this is the Bill Kenwright production. So it's very different to the last year's arena tour, but it's really beautifully written story, and you have to come and see it. We have to definitely come. I expect to see you there.
Well, listen, if I get free tickets, I go to anything, to be honest with you. And Ridian, where have you just come from? Were you doing...
Another radio station.
No, what?
No, but this is the best. This is the way we're looking forward to the most. No,
Exactly.
we flew over last night.
I meant where were you performing before this? Not that you're some sort of radio slut wandering around selling your wares.
But the best is now on Today FM.
Well
with
done.
you, Neil.
Yes.
But no, we flew over from London yesterday, and we're just like doing the Irish press. I'm looking forward to playing obviously the board. Is it
Gosh.
Board Gosh?
Yes.
Because it's a wonderful theatre, I've been told. Holds over 2,000, which is a good size.
But haven't you just done a panto in Cardiff?
Not Cardiff, no. Windsor.
Oh, Windsor.
Yeah, but I was the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
And how does that compare to Jesus Christ Superstar?
I think Jesus Christ Superstar is a more... well, actually, they both have serious stories, but no, it's all... It's different. It's different. I mean, I'm playing arguably the bad guy in Jesus Christ Superstar. I play Pontius Pilate, but of course he didn't want to condemn Jesus to death, but he ended up doing it anyway.
Yeah. He kind of bottled it though, washing his hands. That phrase is coming into the English language and all languages from that. So you're the bad guy.
Kind of.
It's more complex than that, is it?
It's a little bit more complex. Yeah.
What's the audition process like?
Audition process.
Yes.
I think it's kind of like any other audition process. You know, you kind of go and you're very nervous, and you just. But they're really nice. You know, you kind of always go into these audition situations feeling very tense and very nervous and scared. But actually, these people they want you to be good and they want you to get the part. You know, so actually, I went in there and they made me feel really relaxed and ran through the material. And obviously it turned out pretty well. So
yes, well, you got the part. I think it's really binary. You get the part, you've done well, pretty much.
Yeah, sure. And, you know, Bill Kenwright is one of the most, if not the most successful producer in the UK, and he's a wonderful guy to work with because he's directing this, co-directing with Bob Thompson, who did the tour 10 years ago. And they've been working together for 30 years. They've won Tony Awards.
Brothers, Evita.
Yeah. So they're good guys to know. So it's nice that they hold us in fairly high esteem, you know, and to be part of... This is one of my top 3 musicals, Jesus Christ Superstar. I watched it when I was 19. And
what are your other 2 top musicals?
I love Phantom of the Opera.
Ah, yeah. Well, it is a classic, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I love Merrily We Roll Along by Stephen Sondheim, which you might not know.
No. I was going to think, can I wing this? If he asked me anything about it, he's going to catch me out here.
Yeah, but Christ Superstar got a great soundtrack, great...
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Did
you get to meet him?
Yeah, he's working on it. He kind of collaborates now and again with Bill Kenwright on creative ideas, because this is, as Rachel said, a brand new production. Yeah.
So is he any scarier than Simon Cowell or other impresarios that you've met down throughout the years? I mean, imagine you were nervous doing these auditions like you would be doing any auditions, but X Factor is ultimately massively terrifying, I would have thought.
Yeah, it is pretty scary. I mean, standing before Simon Cowell, kind of almost knowing what he's going to say. I mean, it is a very scary situation, but surprisingly, we came quite far. Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, finalists.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. I mean, they're both powerful men. I'd say I'd prefer working with Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Is that because he wears his trousers at the right height?
Well, they both could do with a bit of styling, couldn't they? Really? Yeah. But yeah, I respect both of them. They're hugely successful, and it's great to be working with these guys. Both, you know, from Cowell to Lloyd Webber, Bill Kenwright. But back to Jesus Christ Superstar, which starts on the 3rd of February.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to plug it. Go on.
Yeah, to the 14th. We do matinees as well on Wednesdays and Saturdays in Dublin. But we've got Glenn Carter, who's one of the original Jesuses, he's come back to do the role. He's reprising the role, which is awesome.
You've resurrected Jesus to come back and play the role again.
I love what you've done there. Wait, yeah, literally resurrected Glenn Carter. He hasn't performed for about 10 years. And, he's done various things, but he's never done, hasn't touched the role. So it's great to have him. We've got Tim Rogers playing Jesus, who has a phenomenal voice. It's like,
but it's one of those things, though, you talk of phenomenal voice. If you're in musical theatre, you can sing. There is no hiding place. There's no auto-tune or anything like this. It's like you get the imprimatur, you get the seal of approval from people because you can sing exceptionally well.
Yeah, and it's hugely competitive as well. So there's what we realise at auditions is there's thousands of girls and guys who are trained. So you need to be on point. They're not going to book you if you can't sing. But it's you need to act through song. You know, you can't just sing pretty. You need to be an actor, especially in a show like this, to tell one of the best love stories of all time.
Was this something you always wanted to do? Because I have your CV in front of me. I do my research, and you've earned a triple distinction in musical theatre. So this was something you always had your eye on, right?
Yeah, I've always been interested in it. But I mean, I've always been interested in music. Full stop. You know, I love musical theatre. I love singing. I love soul, pop. You know, so I've been able to sort of, you know, do the two. So prior to this, I was working in the studio. I put out a single last month. So it's but musical theatre, it's something that I've always had my, you know, interest in. So it's nice to be doing it now.
Rachel was in Thriller,
the
Michael Jackson musical. She's amazing.
Thank you. Thanks, Vivian. You're amazing.
This is lovely. Sometimes you get people in here and they're like the Eagles. They don't talk to each other. They sit down, they turn it on. But I think there's actually a vibe between you two, you know?
Oh.
No, absolutely.
I don't mean that sort of vibe. Maybe there is. I have no idea. Really and staring. I mean,
Rachel's getting married in August, which I hope I'm invited to. My lovely girlfriend Caroline's probably listening now. So hi, Caroline.
She might be listening to the other radio station.
The cast get on well. I've only been to 3 rehearsals, man. So
how important is that? Have you ever worked on something where the cast didn't get on? And
happens all the time.
Oh, go on, tell us something juicy.
Especially panto. The main panto's backstage, you know.
Really? Everybody's a dame in panto.
Exactly, but it's all part of it, you know. It's like, but ultimately,
once the lights come on, your profession, you do the job.
Yeah, but it's the same in any profession, though, right?
That's true, yeah.
I mean, you're not going to like everybody. And it's amazing. I did my research, read the Bible for the Jesus Christ Superstar. And Jesus actually said, you must love everyone, but you don't have to like everyone. I thought that's phenomenal because that makes it attainable. Because you're not going to like everyone, are you?
Is that in the Bible or is that a bumper sticker that you've read somewhere?
No, that's in the Bible.
I don't know if I've
We have a phone in to see who can find the verse in the Bible that says that. It's true. You don't have to like everyone. And Jesus had his best friends as well. John was one of his best friends.
John the Baptist.
No, the other John.
John the disciple John.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Do you know something? I didn't expect to learn liturgy at the start of this interview. I expected you to be great singers and to be a bit of crack, and you were. But I learned stuff as well.
Fantastic.
I didn't realise that Jesus said, "Hey, dudes, you have to love everybody. That's okay if they get a bit annoying every so often." That's fantastic. Will you be dispensing more of this knowledge? You should have breaks where you stop the song and then you just read out parts of. A reading from a letter of Ridian to the
hopefully
Corinthians.
The show is educational as well. I mean, it is about the story of the last few days of Jesus' life, and he's pretty cool dude, you know, and he did suffer a pretty horrendous death, which you get to witness on stage. It's very harrowing,
Yeah, so it has everything. It has the great songs, it has all the pathos, it has the emotion, and it has brilliant singers and some historical and religious lessons from Meridian. That's fantastic. Can I just ask, did I say your name properly, Rachel?
Yes.
Because there was a dude who loved saying your name, actually. I'm going to play it now.
Rachel Adedeji.
He said that was his favourite name to pronounce of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
He said that. That's Peter Dixon.
Peter.
Yeah, he said that to me too.
Yeah. He said that to you as well. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Of all the things I can't believe I cursed saying Christ, considering they're doing Jesus Christ Superstar. Anyway, it's on the Bord Gáis Energy Theatre on the 3rd of February all the way to the 14th of February 2015, and I am going to go along and heckle you going, that's not in the Bible. Thanks a million for chatting to us today, Rachel and Ridian.
Thank you.